Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Hope you are getting my, let me do it full screen. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen, and mainly I'm just focusing on that Linux part today. Little bit advanced. It's a sake of maybe for you guys it's not advanced, but again it is going to be basic only. And let me recap. Yesterday we have gone through just few, maybe 4 5 basic Linux command which is being used by any professionals on your day to day, on their day to day life. And it may be having fresher, having 1 year, 2 year, maybe 10 year, 15, or maybe 20 year. Okay, it's common task for all of us. And if you remember yesterday we have discussed, hope you all are getting very tiny font. So we have just discussed, if you want to change the settings, simply we have to go to appearance under window, change the font size, click on that, and whatever size you want, you can just give it. And it, it is little better at least. Okay. Now, what we have discussed one of the basic common command top. We have discussed uname, that means how to find out which Linux version or Linux OS you are working on. You have discussed how to create directory, how to remove directory, how to create, you can say 0 byte or blank file, and how to just check the listing on the base of their creation time in the default mode or reverse mode. Default means if one command we have discussed ll, long list, and another command we have discussed ltr, and another command we have discussed lt. And hope it's crystal clear to all of you why we have used this lt and ltr. Okay. Now today we are going to approach some of the very next basic thing, and that is related to again this file, but how to write into this particular file, or how to create one file and you are going to write some content. Just this is equivalent to our .txt file in Windows. Yesterday we have discussed what? Mainly creating file with no content. I just made a few line, I enter or create few line into the file, but I didn't discuss to avoid some confusion. So today, next 15-20 minutes, we are going to discuss one of the again very basic thing, and that is how to write something into a file. So equivalent to Notepad, what here we are going to have in any Unix flavor operating system. And the editor is known as VI editor. Just like Notepad is famous for everybody, each and every person who is aware with for Windows. Same way, VI editor is world famous for anybody working on Unix flavor system. Such an important part is. So yes, to start with, it is going to be little complicated. Again, I'm repeating, to start with, it is going to be little complicated. Suppose you want to write something, one single line, you need to remember 2-3 steps. If you fail to execute that 2-3 steps, you will fail to write something into the file. Again, to start with only, it will take 2-3 times, just little practice, and that will make our life pretty easy. Now, question is, I'm going to create one folder And that folder is, I think, SHA test is there. I don't think so. Okay, so I'm going to create, no, it's already there, SHA test. So I'm going inside this SHA test. And under that, if I'll check, nothing is there. We have deleted everything. And what I want to create one file known as test.txt. So what we are going to do, we are creating one blank file to start with. Under that file, we are going to write some statement. So how to write, what is the process, how to save, how to come back to the prompt where we are sitting right now. This particular thing we are going to discuss. Now, vi test.txt. One thing we have to remember, and it's very, very important. In Unix flavor system, here there is no as such important for extension. Just like in Microsoft Word, if you will not save .doc, so the meaning will be little different. But here, file extension we used to give for few type of files, but if you will not give extension, still it will work perfectly all right. Now, why we are giving extension then? If it is without giving extension is working perfectly all right, why we should give extension? Just for our convenience that this file is of that category, that's it. But that is not the case in Windows. Whatever extension is there, .exe means it is executable file. .batch BAT means it's a batch file. But here, extension is not mandatory. But as per the standard process, we will be learning few extension. Say, for example, here I'm giving test.txt. It doesn't matter txt. You can give test.sha. Still, it will work. No issue will be there. So, long story short, what I wanted to say here, there's no any such meaning, hardcore meaning. If we will compare with Windows, no meaning or no extension is needed here. You can give ABC, whatever. Now, if I'll give this, what it will show us? It will be opening one Windows. It's a blank window. And see this thing very carefully, okay? Though we are learning obviously first time, here it is saying us test.sha. This is file name. But if you will start typing anything, you will not able to type. You will, whatever key word we will press, it will not work. So we need to, as per process, we need to enable editing mode for this particular file known as test.sha. How to enable that particular edition or editing mode? There is I. You have to press I keyword button. The moment I gave I, see in the bottom left side what you are seeing. If you are getting this, it means you are ready or this editor is ready to take input. So right now editor is in input mode. Now you can write hello all, hope all are doing great. That's it. And you can keep writing whatever number of lines you want. Now, keep writing, you are done with. But sir, I want now to stop writing and I want to go back to command prompt. Directly you will not able to go. You need to follow some process. Only 2-3 line or 2-3 step processes there. What is that process? you have to exit from this editor, but before exiting it, you have to save the content what you have written. How to save? It won't save by default. It won't save, just like in Windows, maybe Control S or file save we used to do. But here we are not getting anything menu or something. So if that is the case, how we are going to save it? So for saving purpose, there is a step. First, we have to press on escape button. See, the moment I'll press on the escape button, this insert mode will go off. See, I put it escape, insert is gone. Then I have to press colon button, then W, then Q. Sir, what will happen if you will not press colon button? It won't work simply. You will not able to exit out of it, whichever place right now you are checking. So what is W, what is Q? W is for write. That means whatever two line you have written, it will be saved. Write means saved. And Q means what? Quit from the current editor. I'm hitting enter, okay? See, you came back here. And if you'll give ls minus ltr, we know what is ls minus ltr. See, and see the size, something is there, as we mentioned. Something is there. Again, how to read inside it? Two ways there. Either this is the old way we have learned yesterday. See, but if it is 2000 line, 30,000 line, it's very tough. It will go keep scrolling, right? So another way, you can open it by VI, press enter. See, you can open the file. So far, any confusion? Both of you? Simply, we are opening a file, writing something, saving it, exiting from it. That's it. And same thing, if we understand this thing, it is there with you lifetime. It's not that same means different, same particular thing you are going to in different way. No, this is the standard way to do it. Now, I didn't write anything right now. Once I have written, right now, I didn't write anything. I'm not going to write anything. I want to exit from here. Same thing, escape button first, then colon. Though we didn't means put anything extra, so no extra character is there in this file to save. So directly you can put Q means quit. But see what will happen. Same thing I'm going there. Okay, same thing I'm repeating just so that I means insert. I'm fine. Thank you. I wrote this and I want to exit. So how to exit? What is the command? Escape, then colon Q. The moment I'll give this Q means quit. See what is it is saying. It is saying whatever you have written last time, it didn't saved. So without save, you cannot exit. This is giving warning. So what to do? If this is the case, you by mistake, you forgot to save it. So same escape button, colon W Q. W means write, means save, Q means quit. And if you'll give save, see. But the third scenario I'm giving right now, okay? Here, I'm going to write something. I'm fine, thank you. Hope to see you back. See you back soon. You wrote it, but suddenly you just got instruction or suddenly came to your mind, no, this line is not good. I don't want to save it permanently. So bottom line, what I'm trying to tell you all that we have to exit from this particular file, but whatever extra new line I wrote, I don't want to save it. So I want to exit, but without saving the last modified stuff, whatever I have done. So what to do for that? So again, I'm repeating, I want to exit from this file without saving last line or last whatever item I modified or newly added. Same command, see carefully. Skip is common. Colon is common. Q means quit. But though already we discussed that we have written something, we didn't save that it will not give permission to exit it. But I want to exit without saving last statement. Colon, Q, exclamation mark. What it will do? It will forcefully exit us or exit this editor without saving last line or last statement or activity you did. See, we came back. And if you see cat this file, see whatever last line I wrote, it's not there. So only small three thing we have discussed. First, how to open blank file like vi test1. Then how to write. For writing, you have to press I means insert mode. Then hello all. You are done with writing. How to exit? Escape button. Then W Q. Enter. Again, you want to open it. You want to add something. Again, you have to give I. You wrote it. Now you don't want to save last line permanently and you want to quit back to the command prompt. Same thing, escape button, colon, Q, exclamation. That's it.
So do we need to keep holding the escape button or we need to release it?
Only just press escape button, leave it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. That's why I said, see, to start with, it is a little confusing, but if you'll do it, it will be done for your lifetime.
Yes, sir.
Because when I'm explaining, I'm just feeling the pain when I went through long year back.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now,
yes, sir.
Next. Again, you want to open it. And here, let me open one existing file which is having a lot of content. So let me go to one file here. It is a Nothing is there. Let me test 3. Test 3 also, it's nothing is there. So let me copy something and paste it into. So suppose I'm just putting any simple content here, and inside that SHA test vi sha dot txt, and under that what I did, just insert button and I right click. That means I pasted it, and here the questions are, if I'm going up and down and all those things, there are many lines. You cannot go and start. Suppose you want to write something in a specific location. Suppose in this location you want to write something, or in this location where my control is, here you want to write something. You cannot keep writing here. Whichever location you want to write, you have to go keep your cursor there and you have to put insert button. And I'm writing new line addition, something like that. If you want to remove one line or one word, you cannot delete just by pressing delete. It won't work. So, sir, what to do for delete? For deletion, you have to go and keep your cursor in the specific character and go and press button X. X means cut type of thing. See, X, I'm putting X. But no, sir, I want to delete one line at one go because XXX is there. If it is 100 alphabet you want to delete, can you think how long it will take? 100 times you have to press. What about if it is 100 instead of 100, maybe 50,000 alphabet you want to delete? So for deleting complete line at one go, okay, you have to press D at one go. DD gone. DD gone. So complete line or will be vanished if I'll press DD at one go. Whichever line your control will be, it will be deleted. What else? Sir, I want to delete 5 line at one go. I'm repeating, maybe 5 can be 50, maybe 500 line, maybe 2 line, or maybe 5 line. So whichever location your control is, you keep your cursor there, whichever location, and by keeping that location, just press, suppose you want to delete 5 line. First press 5, just I typed 5. Nothing is written, see, and then DD. Five line gone. Instead of 5, you can write 10, you can write 100. Sir, I did by mistake. Can we undo it? Yes, you can undo it. Okay, so that just I press U button. U means undo. Just I press U, it came. U, last came. Again U. So undo, undo like that. Okay, now. So what we have learned, we have simply learned how to delete one specific character. We have learned how to delete complete line. We have learned how to delete 10 line, 5 line, whatever. Same concept.
So this we do it before pressing the insert button.
Yes. Insert will be only for insertion.
Okay.
Nothing to do with the last few statement. Few statements, suppose I want to delete one line, right? Single line. So first I'll press escape button. Escape is just like neutral. We used to write bike or something, neutral, right? So
yes.
That is escape. You can treat. This is way I understand. This escape means neutral. Okay. Because it might happen you have put some other button, this, that. So you are not always going to remember what I pressed last time, right?
Yeah.
So better press escape button. And after that, you want to delete, only delete DD. Gone.
Understood.
2-line deletion or 3-line deletion. First press, click on 3, then DD.
DD. Yes.
See?
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah, Uma.
Sir, 5, if you delete 5 line, 5, after that, what you tell? DD.
D, double time D press. We have to. D keyword is there, right? D means delete.
Okay.
So 2-time delete, DD. So 2-time delete.
If one line deleted, then what command?
Nothing to do, just DD. Only DD. No number you have to press.
Only DD.
Yeah. Suppose I'm into this line, new line addition, right? I want to delete this. So I keep my cursor there and DD. Gone.
Where we use escape?
Escape button is there, right? One in a keyboard, there is a top left side, there is a button.
I know.
ESC.
I know. I know, sir, in keyboard, but where we use in that command?
That's what I'm saying. If you want to, suppose you want to add something, right? Insert. You want to insert some word or line, you first press escape button, then I. Whatever activity you want to
insert in insert time.
No, before, see, escape means it's a, you can say just beginning. Escape means it's a neutral kind of thing. Any activity you want to start, better to start with escape button. Any activity in this.
It is used for deleting.
Any activity. Okay. You have to start with some point, right? So any point you want to first, I suppose I want to delete something. I'll first press escape button, then which line I want to delete. I will go there. I'll go there. Maybe first line, second line, third line, whichever line. I'll go there. And after going there, I want to delete something. Suppose this is a single line. The way I have written it's a single line. There is no enter or something. So the entire thing will, if I'll D, C, all gone. So before giving DD, I put what? Escape button. This is what? If you want to insert, write something, better escape, then press I. I mean, see, insert thing will come. Hi all.
So what are the contents being stored in the server of a ordinary company, or you can say?
See, this is basically whatever we are learning. This is simple one equivalent to text file.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what are the content in Windows you are going to write in text file? Normally, we used to use some sort of note only, right? Normally,
yes,
in Windows. But in Linux, each and every software what we have installed, right? So it used to generate some log file.
Log.
So log, log.
What does that mean, sir?
This means, again, this is very, very, very vital thing. And see, I used to say that if I'll ask you only 2 questions, I will able to understand where you are, whether you are working or you are fresher or what. See, this question itself, the way, the moment I put that question, you ask, sir, what is this? So it indicates you never ever worked in the real life environment. And that's true also. It's nothing to be same or nothing, but this is reality, right?
Yes.
But if you are fresher, and if I'll say, okay, each and every software is having their log file, and if you say, yes, sir, I got it. The moment you reply this, I got one positive vibe. Okay, this guy at least have some good idea. Good idea means real life work he have. Yes. Small thing. It's not rocket science. I'll tell you what is log file. You'll say, okay, but nobody is there to tell you this. Yes. That is the difference. Small difference. Whatever we are discussing for last 2-3 days, we didn't learn too much. But whatever each and every point is very vital for our day-to-day activity or professional.
We are getting an outline of what.
Yes. That is more than enough to start with. Yes. And I keep repeating, that will give you guys confidence. Because if you join any company, your boss, okay, go to Putty and put the server name. You look in the face of your boss, so you say, Putty, wo kya hota hai? Yes. And he will just, oh my God, okay, Putty means this. See, small thing. Now you guys know what is Putty. Yes. It's not rocket science. It's very tiny stuff. But that tiny will just make you or break you as a fresher. Yes. Okay, now coming back to log, very important. Okay, whenever I'm talking about very important, you may be in any IT, core IT, whether you are a developer, whether you are a DBA, whether you are a data scientist, anywhere you will go. Log means what? Log file, whenever we are saying, the picture should be there in our mind that any software, you name it, maybe Java software you have installed, right? At least maybe. So while installing any software, one file will be generated that will tell us whether your software has been installed successfully or not. Whether we know it or not, that is a different story, but it should be there. It will be there. Whenever we are installing any operating system, one file will be generated. And that file will tell you that whether your software has been successfully installed with all the proper steps or not. If error will also be mentioned. So any activity related to any application software or system software, while installation, by default, one residue will come, one output will come for that file. And that indicates whether that activity has been successfully done or unsuccessfully done. On what basis you will check whether whatever you have done is good or bad? That you will able to find out on the base of that log file only.
It is basically a report.
Yeah, report for our understanding we can say, but that is known as log file only. It is famous standard for any IT professional. Whenever you will get this log file, means it's related to the activity, related to the server, related to that application, one file that will tell you the status of that software, whether it is working good or bad. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So any software, any activity we are doing, any activity in the background, you can say one trace will be generated. Trace means what activity is done, how long it took, which location its software has been installed, everything. And that report file as per you is known as log file. And it's very critical for anybody. Suppose your application is not working, how you will able to troubleshoot it? How you will able to find out what is the problem? Some clue you need, right?
Yes.
Where that clue will be in the log file. It is applicable for all the software, even Windows.
So basically,
Windows software.
So basically, the server is used to store the log file so that we can troubleshoot whatever the problem arises.
Yes. Whatever activity it is getting done on the server, in whichever form means what? Server means what? It's a, whenever we are talking about server, it's a machine. On top of that, we are using operating system, right?
Yes, sir.
So operating system is the software also. On top of that, we are using further n number of application software, right?
Yes.
So each and every software component is having their log file. Suppose I'll ask, okay, you are installing or your Windows software got updated or upgraded. We used to get patch or update, right? Time to time from Microsoft.
Yes.
So if somebody will ask you that, okay, can you please tell me whether this particular operating system got last whatever patch or whatever thing is updated or not, how you will able to see? So you will go into the normal by default about us and you will able to see it. But if you will, if you want to check whether it was everything was successful or not, you will not able to answer it without looking into that log file, what I'm referring to.
Yes, I got it.
Okay, so you can say whenever we are suppose anybody is working in the company, right? So each and every employees in out time is getting tracked, right?
Yes.
So that you can say it's a log for that employee. When you came, when you go, how long you spend in office and everything.
So, but a server can handle the storage for a software installation?
Yes. See, what is the difference between the server and local normal machine? Tell me that part.
Server is basically a connection between more than one people so that it can work simultaneously and can get access to whatever is happening in real time. So that is what I understand.
Yeah, so that is what you answer. Bookcase wise, it's correct. It's not, I'm not saying you are wrong.
Yes, sir.
But the answer itself saying that you read it, some mug up and answering it. And same answer.
I got an idea working with a cloud, so that.
No, I'm coming to the your point. Okay. See, we have to feel it whatever we are doing.
Yes, sir.
So server means in raw sense, you have to answer in such a way that any novice person will able to understand.
Yeah.
Just like your mom will ask this question and you will answer in this way. Will your mom will understand this?
No, sir.
Again, she will ask further 10 questions. ये
Yeah,
क्या होता है, वो क्या होता है, तुमने बोला ये request, ये सब क्या होता है, right?
Yes, yes.
Now here I'm going to answer the same thing. Answer will be ultimately it is going to be same direction. So here, whenever we are talking about server, is simply my question was, what is the difference between server and normal machine or normal laptop or desktop, right? That was the question. So normally for testing purpose, you in your desktop also you will able to do whatever you want. Whatever your answer gave for server, same thing can be done with your desktop also. Then what is the difference between server and your desktop? Your desktop can be treated as a server also, maybe in low scale.
Yeah.
What it indicates that server is a little powerful hardware which will able to handle many more requests compared to our normal desktop, isn't it? In server, so-called we are saying server, so you will able to install n number of software which will able to handle all the request and response. That might be not the case for your normal desktop. So long story short, server is a high configured machine. That's it. And why it is saying servers? It will able to serves.
Yeah.
Same point of time, 1,000 requests will come, it will able to respond. But if you are having low configuration machine, it's not that you will not able to install it. You will able to install the softwares, but it failed to respond as quickly as you want it to.
So it will be connected to, or it will be able to access a request via internet connection.
Yes. So that can be that the same thing is getting done always knowingly, unknowingly to your laptop also. You are using Gmail, right?
Yeah.
So you are giving request to the server, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
In that case, server is available somewhere you are using as a client.
Yeah. Google server. We are using Google server.
Yeah. Likewise, any we are using n number of shopping site, right?
Yeah.
Amazon or Flipkart, and a number of things are there. So, but your machine and the server clubbing together working as a single unit. So you are giving request to that Amazon server. So likewise, there are millions of users are hitting at same point of time worldwide. So it is not possible from a normal machine to handle it. And that's what the powerful configuration or what I answer is server is what? It's a
basically
high configuration machine.
High configuration.
Now it's making sense what I said?
Yes.
So it's not that you replied, answered wrongly, no, but feeling was little different.
Yeah, I just replied the working. How does it work? But whatever the machine is, that I have.
Yeah, so that feeling we should have.
Yeah, yes.
Now, if you will answer now the same thing, now your the approach will be altogether different. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now coming back to our this thing, n number of entries are there in this file. Now I'm just server timeout is there. Okay, so this is again, if we are sitting idle doing nothing for a long time, server will disconnect automatically. This is the feature what we have said. Otherwise, what will happen?
Will get anybody will get
anybody will go and it is getting resource consumed unnecessary, right? So that's what you can restart session here itself. Either you can go fresh connection or you can restart session here itself. And it will again ask for your user name and password. Same way you can connect. Now I'm opening the same file once more, but for little different purpose. Okay, same concept is same, everything is same, but I'm trying to this was the file test2. I'm one new file and let me insert mode, then I just simply right click and see so many lines are entered, and I W means save. I saved. Now here you are seeing hundreds of lines are there. Now in this hundred of line, you are at 51 line. That is very last position. You want to go in the top line, very beginning. How to go? If it is 10,000 line, if you'll go keep pressing up arrow key, you know how long it will take? Maybe 2 minutes, 3 minutes, something like that. Nobody have that time.
Home button in keyboard, I think.
No, home will not work here. Okay. So escape button, colon, 1. The moment you hit 1, it will go to colon 1 means it in first line. Same way, if you want to go on very last line, okay, colon, then dollar sign, very last line. So we have learned two things. First line में कैसे जाना है, last line में कैसे आना है. Next, you want to search specific keyword in a file. It may happen because we know how to just find and replace kind of thing, right? So just like in Word or maybe in TXT file, we used to go to find and then we used to do that. But nothing as such thing is available here. But how to find out? So escape button, give question mark and type the word you want to search for. Suppose public, I want to search. See, it is showing where is public. So in screen, you will able to see only 2, but it may be many. So you give next N button. The moment see control is going up, N. That's it. Only 2 is there. Continue at the bottom. Getting me? What I'm saying? So specific how to search question mark and give the keyword. Cloud you want to search, suppose. See. Next, next, next. It will go keep next. It is showing whichever clouds keywords are there, it is showing us. Now, why question mark? I'm doing same thing. I'm into the very last line of the file. If you want to search, very carefully listen it, okay? Whatever scenario I'm showing you as if you are working in the real life server. Same thing, you have to do it. Okay, so I'm sitting in the very last line of the file. So whatever search operation I'm doing from bottom up, नीचे से ऊपर, I'm again repeating. We are sitting at the very last line. I'm searching the keyword. It is searching from the bottom up, नीचे से ऊपर की ओर जाएगा for search. If you are sitting on the top line of that file, very first. So I'm going very first, okay? This is very first line. And here I want to search something. What I want to search, suppose text I want to search. For from top down search, you have to give escape / button, then keyword. Enter. ऊपर से नीचे आ रहा. Next, nothing is there. Only one time text is there. So it's very important for our day-to-day professional life. नीचे से ऊपर कैसे search करना है, ऊपर से नीचे कैसे करना है. If you are sitting on the top line, first line, you have to give slash. So from that it will start searching. And if you are sitting on the last line of the page, you give question mark and then search, specific keyword search. So what we have learned only how to search for specific keyword. Now you can ask, sir, why we are focusing that much in this? Whenever we are working in Linux or any Unix flavor server, one of the main activity, if you are encountering, you have to go to log file and search for the keyword. When you will start working, you know that if some problem will be there, this keyword will be available if problem is there. So I'll go open that file and search for keyword. If that keyword is not available, that means I'm good with the server, no issue in the server. Right now we don't know what keyword, but keyword can be anything depending on the which domain you are working. You are working in Java, or you are working in a cloud, or you are working in a database, you are working in data science, whichever. Depending on that domain, the keyword will change, but the process will be same. So in last 10 minutes, what we have discussed, only two things: how to search from bottom or from top. That's it, nothing else. Any confusion?
No, sir. No, sir. No confusion.
Great.
No, sir. But sir, I connect sir in my laptop. Putty security alert message given, sir. The
No, that's what
servers.
I said. You have to share your screen. I can see. Okay, because without looking into that, I cannot, because you already configured with your own, right? So definitely some typo, something you are doing mistake little. So if you can share your screen, I can just fix it right now. It will take 2 minutes, but you have to.
I not connected with laptop. I'm using a mobile, and laptop I'm using a Putty.
No, so the until unless you not share, how I can just help you? Tell me. Okay, so you have to share your laptop, then only, or you can just switch on your. I don't know how you will able to. Maybe you can. So what error you are getting?
Putty security alert heading is, and in another message the server's host key is not catch in the registry. You have no guarantee that the server is the computer you
Yeah,
think.
so maybe you have just that PPK file you didn't set properly. So whatever step I have shown you, you can just follow that. You'll able to do it. Or to start with, I said if you will join with a laptop, then then only I can just help you. Okay.
Yes.
Now, moving to next very powerful and very important thing, and that is related to security. And that security means this is the file, right? Who all will able to access this file? It's very powerful for any core professionals. Just like in Windows, we have a read write execute permission, right? Let me show you in Windows first. So you will able to.
Sir, this RWRR, this will, I think, will give the permission.
Yes, we will give, but what this R and W and this?
Read, write something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yes, you are correct. And for all the files and folder here also, suppose in Windows, we used to have properties, right? And under that, we are having different type of permission. Let me open some file first. Okay, so each and every file, depending on the user, whether you will able to read only file or read write, or maybe that. So different type of permission used to be there for different file. So here one file is there known as test1 or test2. Now for the security label, this file security is there in 3 label. Just like, take example, you have your own laptop. So you are the owner of laptop, means what? You will able to do just everything with the laptop. Number one. Whoever is there in your family, that means all the family member can able to just use it, but only for maybe checking email. And another label is outsider. So you own the laptop, one label, that means you are having highest level of accessibility of that laptop. Second label, everybody in your family, though it's your, so your family may have the access, but not for every activity, maybe only for checking email. And the third label is outsider. Outsider, depending on you, if you give permission, then only outsider will able to come and check email or do whatever. So how that laptop is having 3 different label of accessibility. You owner, second is your family member, third is your outsider. So same way, this is one file. You can treat this as your laptop. So that file, who is the owner? Owner is Oracle. Oracle means what? Through Oracle user only we have access. We have logged in. Yes or no? Oracle user, when we log in, we are giving which user? Oracle, right? So by login to the Oracle user, we are creating this file. So who will be owner? Owner is Oracle. So Oracle will able to do whatever he feel like with this file. He can read, he can execute, he can whatever he feel likes. So here we are trying to discuss that what are the different type of permission one file can have, may have. So one file can have read access, write access, and execute access. So one file can be read, can be write, can be execute. And here in any Unix flavor system, this is divided into 3 level of access. So 3 type of read, write, execute permission will be there. Or this is, let me write into notepad so it will be a little bigger. So what I said, it's a read, write, execute. Read, write, execute, read, write, execute. What is the file name I'm talking about? Test. So this, why this 3 time I have written read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. Why 3 times? The first one is for owner. First read, write, execute is for owner. Owner means what? In our case, who is the owner? Who is the owner?
Oracle.
Oracle user, right? Oracle is the owner. Now, what is the second label? Who is second label? This is known as group. Second one is for group. And third one is for public.
Sir, you are writing. Here is no so anything.
Okay, it's not shared.
Please stop.
Yeah. Let me. Hope you are able to see now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I have written, one file known as test, 3 level of access is there. First is this accessibility is for owner. The second accessibility read and execute for group. Third accessibility is for public. What I said sometime back, this is your laptop. Laptop, you are the owner. So owner have this. Your family member also may have all this, and outsider also may have all this. But definitely, you being an owner, definitely you may have all the access, but you will not give full permission to all your family member to use your laptop by whichever they means. But you can give also depending on the situation. Same thing, that laptop, outsider also, you may give read access to everybody. But so any file in Unix flavor, it's divided into 3 label of security. One security label is for owner, second level of security is for group, third level is for public. And you will always find that the public, the full permission will never be there. Normally, you can give it also, but this full permission will not be there. For group also, little less permission, but owner can have all the permission. You can restrict yourself also that I can do this only, not that. So here this means what? Only 3 kind of thing. Read, either that file can be read by owner or write by owner or execute by. If you will give all permission, read and execute, you can do all 3. Same, whoever is there in the group means your family member, I'm referring to for the example. So your family member can also read and execute. You don't want to give read and execute, you can omit also. How? We will learn. And public means outsider also can able to read and execute? No, you can not give. So how to restrict yourself or to group or to public to accessibility for a file or n number of files. So if you will see now, same thing I'm writing little bit the standard way what you will able to see in your this way you will be getting. And the first, it may be this, or the same thing, it may be this. So by looking into this, what you will indicate for this test, that this test is what directory, yes or no?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Folder.
Yes, folder or directory. And this one is file. Why? Because this is blank. Now, this three, so total, if you'll count from here to here, 10 character will be there for each and every file or folder. Now I'm coming to actual. If you see any file, if you'll count total starting from here, total 10 character will be there.
Yes, sir. But dot is here.
The dot is not, dot is just for a full stop. Dot is here, it's just indicating full stop type of thing. Okay. So now first location we know it's file or folder, very much clear, right? Second, that means this 3-1 what I selected, read write blank, means what? Owner will able to read this file, owner will able to write into this file, but owner will not able to execute it. On what basis I'm saying it will not be execute? Because it's a hyphen only, means blank. Same way, second, this 3 position for whom? Group, right? So group can able to read, write, not execute. And the third one is for public. Public means other person, outsider. Outsider means what? No user, nothing from outside of this server. This file only will be read by other. Other means public, I said. Not write, not execute. So this single file having 3 layer of security, and that can be controlled by read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. So just think and tell me whether only few percentage of stuff we are trying to understand, but it is very, very critical and very important also. And to start with, we used to get confused also. So nothing to worry if you're getting confused, that's okay. So only so far, what you need to understand that one file is there, it is having 3 category of security. First category, read, write, execute, is for owner. Second category, read, write, execute for group. Third is for public. Public means anybody else. How to relate it? I gave example of you, your own, your family member means it's coming under group, and outsider is coming as the public. So this one statement, is it clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Now, how to give or revoke permission? That is the main thing.
Sir, second RW, which one come? Oracle?
Group,
Group.
family member. You understood understand that family member. First one is for you, means owner. Owner is Oracle here. So I'm talking about you. First, for just sake of example, this is second read, write, execute for your family member. Family member I'm treating as a group. Okay. And third one is for outsider of your family member. That I'm talking about public. And this permission fee is for what? Whom? Which file? This file. Likewise, we may have 100 of file. So 100 of file is going to have 100 of different set of this permission. Just like for test 1, this set of. So it might happen you can give other all permission. But for test 2, you don't want to give other. But how to give permission? Because read write, how to change this read write? Suppose you don't want to give your family member to read and write. How to do that part? You don't want to give permission to read also to other outsider. How to change that part? So that is the security we are talking about. And that can be changed. Now, question is, your boss asks, okay, Uma, do one thing. test2 फाइल है, इस फाइल में क्या करो, एक तुम अपना केवल रीड एंड एग्जीक्यूट परमिशन रखो, बाकी किसी को कुछ परमिशन नहीं देना है, ग्रुप को भी नहीं देना है, और आउटसाइडर जो पब्लिक है उनको भी कुछ नहीं देना है, एकदम ब्लैंक चाहिए मेरे को, करके दिखाओ, मेरे को करके दो. How you will do this? Or your boss may ask saying that okay, read and execute अपने पास रखो, रीड केवल परमिशन, रीड परमिशन दो ग्रुप को, मतलब अपने फैमिली मेंबर को, और केवल रीड परमिशन दो अदर को, राइट नहीं देना है ग्रुप को. You remove it. How you will do? Are you getting question? Question is the main thing. If you understand the question, answer is very easy. So to get this thing, we need to understand one more part here. Each and every this read, write, execute, what I mentioned, read, write, execute, we need to put one number here. 4, 2, 1. If you'll count, if you'll add all, it is going to be 7. 4, 2, 1. If you'll count, it is going to be 7. Okay, 4, 2, 1. Sir, what is this 4, 2, 1? I'll tell you. Okay. So 4 is representing read. 2 is representing write. 1 is representing 1. So if you want to give full permission to owner, full permission means what? Read and execute. If you'll add 4 to 1, what will be the 7? 7. 7. That means if you want to give full permission to yourself, full permission to group, full permission to public, so you have to give 777. If you don't want to give any permission to yourself, any permission to group, any permission to other, what should be?
0.
0. Very good.
0. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how to use this? Now let me put it here and you will able to understand. So what is the command for doing this change? The command is, I'm writing here. So, command is ch, means change, modify. Okay. 000 to whom? Which file? Test 1 or 2? Test 2, suppose. This is the command. Change, modify 00. मतलब सबका permission हटा दो, सबका 000. That means what we were discussing here. सबका 000 कर देंगे, किसी को कुछ नहीं रहेगा. Let's see how it works, how it looks. Can you see the change? Last
Yes,
file.
sir. Yes, sir.
We remove all the permission from everybody. Now, answer me clearly. मेरे को ओनर को देना है फुल परमिशन, बाकी को दोनों को कुछ नहीं देना है. What should I write?
700.
Sir, 400.
4 रहने से तो केवल read का आएगा ना, मैंने बोला
पूरा
सारा
permission-
परमिशन देना है.
700.
Very good. Making sense?
Yes, sir.
Same way, I want to give full permission to everybody. So ch own 777 to test to, sorry, chmod. गलत command दिया. See? Making sense? Now tell me, I want to give only full permission to owner, only read to group and only read to other, means public. Full permission to owner, only read to.
744.
Very good. Yes. CH744. Make sense? See? Only read for first 3 is for owner, right? Read for group, read for
Other.
yes. So that is pretty much, if you understand this concept, you are good. Now, sir, what exactly we mean to say execute means what will happen and all time to come, we will understand. But this is the basic funda. If you are clear, you are done with 90%.
Sir,
Okay?
is it a number? It's 421. Is it
Yeah,
fixed?
that is predefined. It's not defined by us. It's not me and you.
Sir,
It's
Sir,
already
2 to the power 0 to the power 1 to the power 2, something it is.
whatever is there. See, this is the way it got defined. I'm not going to that detail, the formula and all those, okay, because it's not going to help us in that one. Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes.
ultimately, we are focusing on how to change the permission on different level. That's it. And if we understood this one, we are good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Sir,
that's
start
it for from my side for today. Okay. Now